What are the New South Wales updates to the first home buyer grants for 2026? What is the brand new scheme where the government can help you buy up to 40% of the property? And how do you get access to these schemes? If you're buying a first home in New South Wales, this video will walk you through exactly what government support is available in 2026, how the different options work, and how to work out which pathway actually applies to you. Hi, I'm Ross McFarlane, a licensed mortgage broker, and I've helped guide hundreds of first-home buyers through the process of getting into their first home. New South Wales offers some of the strongest first-home buyer support in Australia, but it's also one of the most misunderstood. Buyers often hear about grants, stamp duty, or low deposit loans in isolation without understanding how these options interact or which ones they're actually eligible for. So let's go through this right now in the order, starting with the newest option first. The Help to Buy scheme fits into New South Wales by offering a government support, which is a shared equity option designed for buyers who can't access a standard low deposit loan. With the lending, instead of getting more money, the government contributes the purchase price in exchange for an ownership share. This reduces how much you need to borrow and can make repayments more manageable. Now, under the Help to Buy, the government contribute up to 30% for an existing home or up to 40% for a newly built home. You generally need only a minimum of 2% deposit, and applications are made through participating banks. Now, in New South Wales, the Help to Buy property price caps are up to 1.3 million for Sydney and major regional centres, and up to 800,000 for the rest of the state. This is the most important distinction. Help to Buy is intended for buyers who do not qualify for the government's 5% standard deposit scheme. The government has been clear that they do not want to take equity in a property if the buyer can already purchase using a normal low deposit loan. Because of that, Help to Buy cannot be combined with the other government purchase schemes, such as the state or territory loans or guarantees. It's a separate pathway designed specifically for buyers who would otherwise be locked out of the property market. Now with that, let's move on to the state-based support. So the First Homeowners Grant in New South Wales, how it actually applies and what it is. So $10,000, and this grant is only available if you're buying or building a brand new home. If you're purchasing an established or previously occupied property, the grant does not apply, even if it's your first home. Now, there are strict price caps here. Now, if you're buying a new home, the property value must be $600,000 or less, or if you're building a house and land package, the total cost must be $750,000 or less. Now, if it goes over this even slightly, the grant disappears entirely. This is where many buyers get caught out. Now, with stamp duty exemptions and concessions in New South Wales, stamp duty is where most New South Wales buyers see the biggest savings. Unlike the First Homeowner Grant, stamp duty relief in New South Wales apply to both new and established homes. But if the property price is up to $800,000 or less, eligible first home buyers pay no stamp duty at all. Now, if the property is priced between $800,000 and $1 million, there are concession rates. And then over $1 million, there is no stamp duty relief. Now, for many buyers, this saving can mean tens of thousands of dollars, even when buying an older home. Now, there is a no LMI grant as well, which basically helps 5%. Now, the federal government's 5% deposit scheme, often referred to as the LMI waiver, under this scheme, eligible first home buyers can purchase with as little as 5% without paying lenders' mortgage insurance. So importantly, you can still own 100% of the property, and the government does not take an equity share. This is why the 5% deposit is generally preferred where buyers qualify, and Help to Buy is only used when buyers don't qualify for this option. So you cannot use the 5% deposit scheme and the Help to Buy together. It's one pathway or the other. Now, the final takeaway for New South Wales offers strong first home buyer support, but the structure matters more than the headline numbers. Some buyers will be best suited for the 5% deposit, whereas some will most benefit from the stamp duty exemptions. And then some will qualify for the First Homeowner Grant by buying new, and some will need Help to Buy to bridge the gap between the two. So I hope this was helpful covering all the different grants. If you do have any questions on how these work, please feel free to reach out and be more than happy to guide you along the way. I'm Ross McFarlane, and thanks for watching.